All right, so we have finished Civ 7 as Hatshepsut. Let's go on to someone else. Once I find the right key to go with, because I can never remember what it is, even though I have it lined up with the names on the screen, names for each scene. Anyway, another thing, I recently released a Civ 6 video over on the main channel. Go and see it if you haven't. It was on Teddy Roosevelt as a new video for the Civ Roulette for Civilization 6. Yes, I'm still playing that as well. Alright, so, like I said, we finished as Hatshepsut. We actually won a cultural game. Going from Egypt to... Why am I blanking there? Songhai. I was blanking there. I don't know why. Wow. Going from Egypt, Songhai to the Ottomans. I don't know what I'm going to go for. I know I don't want to do a cultural victory. I would love to play as Saida. But I'll save her for later. Ibn Battuta can really go for any. It seems any civ or any victory condition. You know, military and science building receive +1 happiness adjacency for quarters. Gain 2 free cav units once unlocked when entering a celebration. I mean, Charlemagne is definitely made up for a dominant... Oh, we haven't done Genghis Khan. There's no... Now, there's no achievement for Genghis Khan. But you know, he could be fun. +5 combat strength for cav units, or +5 when in an army command radius. Oh, yeah, we've played as this version of the Frederick. We haven't played as this one, but we just went for a cultural victory, so maybe not. Yeah, Lekshambi, we got a domination victory as her. Now we also haven't won as Confucius. And for Confucius, you want to do a science victory. I haven't really done Napoleon either. I've also said I've wanted to play as Tecumseh for quite a while. And we've been playing as Xerxes. We've played as Xerxes a couple times, but it hasn't worked out. I don't know. I'm spending way too much time trying to figure it out. Get war support on all your wars as Simon Bolivar. When you conquer a settlement for the first time, settlement can purchase one constructible for free. Unrest does not prevent purchasing. A couple good ideas, and they seem to all lead to domination. Fuck it, we go with Charlemagne. Mementos. I mean, I would love to do Simon Bolivar or Genghis Khan. Military and science buildings receive +1 happiness adjacent to C4 quarters. Get a free cav unit once you unlock cav units when entering a celebration. And +5 combat strength for cav units during a celebration. So we definitely want to be going with military. So we go for military. Combat strength for units adjacent to 2 or more enemy units. +1 movement for ranged units. Naval units defending in friendly territory. We'll definitely not need that. Okay, we're going to grab the 2 combat strength for units adjacent to 2 or more enemy units. Sword of El Cid. That's something you get from playing as Isabella. And we did get... Did we get a victory as Isabella? Hold on. That's a good way to check on that, which are the achievements. Which Fraxis, get to making those achievements for the new leaders, I swear to fuck. No, we didn't. I was too slow on getting that economic victory. Anyway, starting the Antiquity Age, and we are going to go with Rome. +1 culture on... We haven't actually played as Greece at all. But either way, +1 culture on districts in the capital and the city centers in towns, so you get just immediately culture. And the production towards building the Colosseum. Legion, Roman infantry unit +1 combat strength for every tradition in the government. And the legatus is our unique commander +1 charge to create a new town for every 3 levels it has. I don't think I actually ever played with that part, the legatus, which last time we played as Rome was, it was all the way back when we played as Frederick. Anyway, we get the Forum, unique quarter created by constructing the Basilica and Temple of Jupiter in the same district. +1 culture for every tradition in the government. The Basilica is a diplomatic building, +3 influence, and +1 gold adjacency for buildings and wonders. So, you want to build it around the culture buildings. And then the Temple of Jupiter is +3 happiness and +1 culture adjacency for happiness buildings and wonders. So you want to build your forums around happiness and culture buildings. Got it. Silla, Tonga. Silla's the, they're the Korean guys. Never played as them. We've also never played, we've played as Tonga as Himiko. Failed on that one. Which ones have we not played as? Axum, Greece. I don't think I've done Moria. I've done Maya and Silla. Okay. All right. Let's go into advanced options here. And where is age length? I want that to be on long. Map size, we're going to go with large. I have found that huge was too much. Disaster frequency, catastrophic.
The clarion call of the Knight's Trumpet seeks you out, Charlemagne, King of the Franks and Holy Roman Emperor. In feast halls and in troubadour songs, may your victories resound. In legend, may your victories remain. As your knights take the battlefield, let them know for whom they ride.
Excellent. So, we also got to keep in mind with military and science buildings, we also gain happiness adjacency for their quarters. Yeah, we want to be building military and science buildings like within the cities. Anyway.
Rome, a name synonymous with power. Legend has it that the first Romans were raised by wolves. Seeing the debates in the Senate, the achingly straight Roman roads, and the well-ordered legions, one might doubt this. Seeing the light of ambition in Roman eyes, one does not. Raise the eagle standard, and let the world know the glory that is Rome.
And then with Rome, we want to be building around culture on districts in the capital and city centers. Yes, and then and then these guys we need to build around happiness buildings. Then these are the mementos we picked up. We begin our game. We have one militaristic memo. Let's gain war support on all wars. Excuse me. Now, we've got a number of resources around us. It's great we got camels around us. So we're going to settle right here on the freshwater. And we're actually right next to a navigable river, which is great. Unfortunately, I don't see any happiness. I don't see any happiness adjacencies. Happiness buildings are adjacent for mountain terrain, natural wonders, and wonders. So if Yeah, we're just going to need to build... So, hold on. If I build the temple here, you get +1 adjacency for happiness constructibles. So no matter where I build in this circle, you're going to get a adjacency. To be placed in next to a district, the Colosseum does. Now for a science adjacency, this is the best one I see. Yeah. One of these two tiles. Regain happiness here because of the quarter. Because Charlemagne, I think his ability, science buildings receive +1 adjacency when next to quarters. Like I said, we want to plant our science and our military buildings in the middle. So, we do this, and then the military buildings, which I assume are just the barracks. Yeah, barracks and blacksmith. We can put right here. They get adjacency from these two resources. Then... what if I did... Hold on, no. Get rid of this. I'm trying to think of how to build it around. So we're already getting adjacency here. We want our cultural buildings to also have adjacency. There's no mountainous terrain around here. So that would mean... yeah, everything is equal. So what if we say built our cultural buildings stay right here, the Colosseum right here. Oh no. We're gonna have to do something like this. Do this, then build the Colosseum here, and then our... actually, we get... I think we were going to get culture buildings first. This way, we get the maximum amount of adjacency right here. And then these two tiles on either side of the city can be for stuff like gold, which would gain... this would mean the arena and the villa would need to be like right here. Or, actually, I think I like the idea of putting it along the river more. Do this, so we get maximum adjacency here. Now we can put the... that's the happiness buildings, which all they themselves are getting... they themselves are getting... oh, right, this is what I wanted to do it for. No, it's fine. They themselves are getting adjacency from the wonder. I can also maybe put another wonder right here and another wonder right here. Gold buildings go right there. Either one of these can go wherever. So the warehouse buildings and like the gardens, the food buildings, which gain adjacency from navigable rivers. This is going to be a huge happiness build, actually, for this era. All right, I think this is our plan, vaguely. I mean, it's a quite detailed plan to start out with, but I think like the further we get out, the more vague it becomes, which does make sense.
Came into being.
All right. Honestly, I think we also again go for masonry, just to get that production. Yeah, I think that's a decent idea. Grow towards the resources. Alright, move out here, do a search. Yeah, we can see the two of these things that we can get stuff from. 3. That's insane. We might have to sacrifice one, which sucks, but oh well. Go into here, we're gonna try, we're definitely not gonna go for the cultural one. We're gonna try to go for all of these. This, get 60 culture, but take 50 damage. I am fine with that.
Thee with this flame.
And then we get, this will actually give us like 3 culture, because we're already gaining 1 culture from our palace. So we're gonna get a little bit of culture, because we mainly want, go down here into discipline. I do want Gate of All Nations. So Gate of All Nations can go, where is it? Where is it? Like right here. We're also going to go for Despotism to get the production towards infantry units and the science. I usually go with Classical Republic because I love the culture. But I have a feeling we don't need it. Also, yes, I'm building warriors in the meantime. And then, yeah, I'm also going for Discipline because I don't care about the Pantheon, the religion game. I don't care about it this time around. Getting the science and production on Rome.
Bird watches butterfly.
And we also have the coast here. Horses, which give combat strength to cav units. This would be excellent to get, considering we get bonuses to cav units. Alright, so we've met Xerxes, the King of Kings. So that's another war civ. I'm going to start off with a collaboration. Research collaboration. Why not? So over here is probably going to be our second city. Like right here. A little bit more defendable area. We're right next to horses. Happiness or production on Roma. Let me figure out what I'm going to do here. I think we can put something here. Yeah. Swap it to get a little bit of production. Yeah, get the production towards Roma. Start building the saw pit. We do need to get out to explore. Culture gold. Culture. Alright, there's a independent peoples. Don't really want to get caught up too much with those guys. Science or gold again. We're going to go with the science. I do want that boost to science. That's why I'm going for it. And yeah, so like the happiness, here's the thing. The more celebrations we get, the larger military we get. So we do want to build towards happiness. So yeah, this is a great idea to build the way we are building.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Okay, here we get our free legatus. Plus 1 warrior in Roma. Plus 50. Yeah, we'll get the warrior. And that is a thing. We need to train a warrior and a slinger. I wonder if I purchased a slinger that would follow through. Go for the incense. That's additional science. Discipline 2, please.
He was the first to construct a wall.
Okay, mines on quarries and such. We are going to build our monument here because we do want to grow. We do want to build the Gate of All Nations to get the war support. So we want to grow out to this tile so we can build something here. Get Masonry 2 to get extra production. Okay, these guys are just completely stupid. They're basically killing themselves onto me. And you need to fucking chill, because... Oh my god! Simon Bolivar, another aggressive leader. This is going to be one interesting game. Purchase myself a slinger. I also do want to save up for actually no. No. Our legatus can settle cities, right? So no need to worry about that. He just needs three upgrades. And we've met Harriet Tubman
Here we meet.
of the Seal.
And I gotta ask myself.
I think she usually
You gonna be my friend?
I think she usually is Rome. Or she usually Greece. I don't know. Science or food. Grab that science. And then... Ooh. What do we go for? We can try to go for the wheel, so we can get the free... Start getting the free cav units. Methinks.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Okay, there's the Gate of All Nations. We need to switch this out to get honor, because we're going to fight independent cities. And then... Why can I not get that? Okay, Legatus gains Bulwark promotion for free. Start work on that. We might have to be late. I don't know. Grab a soul. Smash into them. You're dead. Now we can do it. Yeah, you just have to build the bloody building before it grows, but yeah, it works. All right, go ahead and take him out. Boom. Get that nice science.
Are made of clay.
More production and food. And get a militaristic city. Or militaristic attribute point. Another one. Grab the combat strength when fighting independence. And we're going to get the boost to science for now. Toolmaking +1. +1, was it? Damn, I'm blanking on words. +1 production, which should help with building the Gate of All Nations. Very useful. It's a very useful one to have. Festival, sure. Happiness, I like happiness. Okay, good. I was like, oh god, hopefully that's not the Gate of All Nations. No, it's not. Alright, that did cut down the production time for Gate of All Nations, getting that minded. Wonderful. Go to sleep. I do kind of need to start exploring this way.
The essence of all beings is the earth.
So just tell you to go generally in that direction. Sure, give me a little bit more cash. Xerxes likes me for whatever reason. I don't know where any of these guys are, by the way. No clue. Move this way. Down here. This is legit just to get my commander XP. Boom. Killing the scouts, getting 2 XP. Better than nothing. Alright, let's go this way. Let's take out that independent peoples. I'm probably not going to be allying very many, honestly.
It is easier to find men who will volunteer to die.
2% protection towards military units in the capital for every
pain.
town. So that's interesting. So we might want to grab towns. More so, do towns more so than cities. Cool. And then we got a free warrior now. Nice. Get a militaristic attribute point. Honestly, you guys just chill there. Just in case anything were to happen. Destroy that unit. There's more XP. Another warrior. How great. I'm sure he finally realized his terrible decision to attack when suddenly 3 warriors pop out from one tile. Okay, Xerxes is over there. I see. I see a problem now. They're upgrading.
No man is foolish
There's
enough
okay.
to desire
Either way, there's
war
Gate of All
over peace.
Nations. Excellent. I do
In
love
peace,
watching these movies. These
Sons
Wonder
bury
movies.
fathers, but in war, fathers bury sons.
Excellent. All right, I really don't care about the others. I really do not care. We are going to get the brickyard. There it is. Temple of Jupiter wouldn't be too bad. And then we're going to purchase a settler. Yeah, y'all need a heal. You need to slam into there. You're almost dead, so that's great. Boom. Boom. And boom. And this should give us extra production, right? Dispersing this independent. Something like that. I don't know. Either way, we got a ability. +2 combat strength radius for infantry units when attacking. Yes. Grab the culture. Get open borders with Xerxes, who, again, oddly enough, likes me. I do not know why. So, we're going to send this Legatus to settle this area. And I'm going to send you over here to settle this area to get more camels.
It is easier to find men who will volunteer.
Harriet Tubman is over here. Alright, get assemble an army. We are going to go settle a town. And you go with them. Okay, so Harriet Tubman is over this way. Now, Harriet Tubman is going to be a problem. It's going to be annoying to deal with. Because Harriet Tubman, her special ability is gain 5 war support on all wars declared against you. Declared against you. This is just insane. Yeah, go with happiness. And then escort that scout. And Xerxes is no push around either. So I'm surrounded by 2 very powerful leaders. Oh, come on. Murder you. There's a city-state somewhere right there I need to take care of. Okay, there's Jupiter, or the Temple of Jupiter. So we also should be getting 1 culture from, yeah, 1 culture from that adjacency. We can also go for the garden. And after that, get work on the slingers. Then, yeah, after this, I will want bronze working. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You can grow towards the crab. 1, 2, 3. Gold is just out of reach, but it will not be out of reach for this town, so that's great. We can go for those rubies. That's just a plus for gold. This will be a little bit faster growth, so we'll go for that. Plus, this gives Roma more production. All right, we're gonna settle the town of Ravenna. Amazing. Get the camels and move them to Rome. And then over here, settle the town of Aquileia. Paramount chiefdoms. Projection towards constructing buildings, or... Yeah, we're going to get production in just Rome. We're going to grab those horses. And then honestly, I'm going to leave that guy over here, pick up this warrior. So it'll be quicker to heal him while we pick up a fully healed one. Move back into Ravenna. We do have a spearman right there. So there is... Who's right there? Giesche is right there. All right, we got those horses. I do want the culture, so grow towards the silk.
Avoid any specific discussion of public policy at...
So what is this? Doubled if building is... So culture... +1 culture on diplomacy and military buildings. And so you want your diplomacy and your military buildings on this. No, okay, no. I think it's meaning that there are a lot of other. There's the military buildings which give. Yeah, there's the military buildings which give influence. I think. I'm gonna get 2 culture. And get another 3 culture. In here, we're gonna grab the Basilica. After the Basilica, we're going to get another Legatus. And then you move in the woods. It gets the defensive bonus.
Inventor.
Everyone attack. Incense gives us science. Science is good. Go for bronze working. Yeah, heal up. We're in no huge rush. Well, technically we are. I do want to get to declaring war on someone. At some point in time. Let's go ahead and purchase a Balliste and then produce another one after the Legatus. Yeah, there we go. Grab the silk for the culture. Okay, this is interesting. If he settles down here, then I will likely declare war. I just need to get my second commander up. and deal with this city-state. Heal up. Yeah, you getting hit is fine because it gives me a little bit more XP. Additional
Those who
culture,
steal from one
settlement
person
limit.
spend their lives in
What is
shackles
this?
and
+1 food,
chains.
gold, culture in
Those who steal
towns,
from all
or
people
2 in
in
fort
purple
towns.
and gold.
Get a free legion in new settlements that you found. That is all insane. And we're going to gain 1 codex. There's Jieshi. Attack. We have a guy going over here to preemptively or burn Jieshi as we battle. Move you this way, move you in there. I do want to get the commander the experience for killing Jieshi. So we're going to move him before we burn the independent state. Rome is growing really, really nicely. 13 population. Parsa's 15. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's 100 production right there. That is just torture. What you just did there. You just popped up a spearman last second. You did not have to do that. There we go. The flax also gives science +2 science and culture. It's not percentage, but still, which makes it less valuable, but still really nice. It's a very interesting map, I must say.
The spoken word
Get that. And we should just save up for buying a library. And then over here we just heal with everyone. And then once they're fully healed, just move into the army. I'm also keeping a survey of places I want to settle. So we did get new legatus. Assemble the army. And that's the max we can get in here. I could... Yeah, legatus are expensive. You're meant to produce them. So I'm going to get that. We are going to build another one of these guys. And then get the library down. Colossus. When I saw a C, I was like, oh god, did someone build the Colosseum? No, not yet. Yeah, we want to produce it because I do want to upgrade my units. Grab the flax. We unlocked a civ that we're not going to go for. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you're out of room. And yeah, Ruga is probably the best city to start with. Because Hagmantana is going to... Yeah, Hagmantana... Yeah. That is the most defendable city I've seen in Civ 7. That is a very problematic city to try to bust into. That is also a... Yeah. Wait. Is that not a wonder? That has to be a wonder. I've not seen a tile like that at all. Open borders? Yes. You'll give it to me. Research collaboration. Massive. Massive city. Alright, we're going to get celebration. Boost to science. Gets Latinitas. And yeah, we did get cav units. Amazing. Yeah, chill right there. You're gonna chill right there.
Let arms yield to the toga.
Ooh, we do need to get Principes Civitas, which is the production. Definitely need to get the production. We definitely need to get the Colosseum. Which makes me think... that we need to go down here and get the production resources. Makes me want to think, though. Production towards training military units. I don't know if that extends to the commanders or not. I do not know. Okay, good. Ah, look at that. Look at that forum. Ah, that looks beautiful. That looks amazing. I like it. Yeah, the one thing we're waiting on is bronze working, so we can improve our units. Because Xerxes is going to be a bitch to fight. We want to fight him on his territory, because he doesn't gain that extra 3 combat strength. Otherwise, it will just be terrible to fight. So we need to keep that in mind. Yeah, and then the towns I'm going to grab... Sure, get that to get a little bit of extra culture.
Avoid any specific discussion of he heard
All right,
these
bronze
horrors.
working. I should not have bought that. Fucking hell, I should not have bought that because I don't have any money now. Oh, that's annoying. That's very annoying. And then we need to get bronze working too. Go towards Code of Laws. Need 280 gold. Ah, shit. It's like I know he will have those units. So it's not like I could get away with. It's going to be tough. And this guy would be more expensive to upgrade. I think I need to upgrade the slingers first because archers are just much better at dealing damage.
There is another world, but it is in this.
We no longer need honor. We need gain priesthood to get a little bit more cash. Electricity plus 1 happiness. No, that's not it. Plus 5 healing for units in rural tiles with an altar in the capital. Plus 10% to production towards constructing buildings in cities with an altar. Military units, God of War. Although I don't think that would be too interesting. Yeah, we go for happiness. That'll get us more units. Yeah, he's got his immortals. I think we even saw that earlier. And oh my god, he's got an amazing science output. To be fair, we haven't been focusing on science. Yeah, get the mine. I can't believe I haven't gotten the rubies yet, but the rubies will get me extra production. Reject. I will go to Harriet Tubman and ask for a military alliance, however. Actually, well, can I get an alliance with you? Yes. So I am legit secured. I am legit secured on my western flank. So that is wonderful to see. All right, next turn we deck. I'm not too certain if this will... Actually, we need to wait for a second. Hold on. Because if I declare war, he's going to get 4. We need to destroy our relations with him. It's fine because it'll get time for this commander to get in there. Denounce is 65. I have 28 influence. Also, I guess we can get XP for this guy.
He heard these horrors and his spirit stirred.
So that's great, I guess. Go for currency, I guess. Boost to science. And then, yeah, Circus Horum. These guys won't be having a commander to guide them. That's truly and well because of the fact that I don't need to spend all this time making commanders. I need to get the fucking Colosseum up. This iron would be really nice to have. You will be a fort town. Get an altar going in you. Disperse independent. That's additional influence. That's really nice. So we're going to denounce you. It's going to take a few turns to destroy our relations. You do need to get promoted, and we're going to give you this. Yeah, we automatically get Bulwark. Land units within the commander radius complete one fortification faster because of our unique abilities.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The fair breeze blew.
Mausoleum of Theodoric. Plus 3 production, yields from HP and pillaging. 100% yields from HP and pillaging. Plus 1 militaristic attribute point. Sure. Send merchant over here. Nalanda has been built. How much of a military do I have compared to Xerxes? That's very little. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's over at Aquileia. That's not as bad. Not as bad at all. Alright, make the trade. I don't have enough resource slots. Go figure. Another flood right there. That's great. Grab a legion. Right. These guys are just warriors. I need to save my money up. Grab that gold. That gold will be very useful. Yeah, people are building wonders, and I'm very fucking worried it will be the Colosseum. Okay, I'm gonna repair all. How is this declaration? 3 for them. I legit do have to wait for that to finish. Reject. Okay, Pyramid of the Sun, we got it.
While stands
We got the Colosseum.
Rome shall stand.
That's amazing.
When falls the Colosseum, Rome shall
It
fall.
looks so
And
beautiful
when
as
Rome
well.
falls, with it shall fall the world.
Like imagine how this would have looked if we got the happiness buildings here. Amazing. +2 combat strength on, yes. I didn't even need to look at the other one. Yes, we're getting the +2 strength. Seems we got some growth there. Nice.
Those who delight to attack and
Oh, sweet. I'm glad we didn't go in because that storm would have fucked me up. Wait for that storm to clear out. Oh, this is great. I don't have to declare war on Xerxes. Open window, support myself. That's amazing. Get the barracks down. Get my altar down. There is an immortal in there, so caution is advised. Stay there. You're going to build the fortification. We're going to move in. Okay. Get... Oh, right. The chariot's in the way. Get the ballista out. Move you in. Get the ballista out. Move you in. You're going to continue building fortifications. Yeah, you're unprotected, which not great
When I was
because
young,
you nearly
I thought
died.
Money was the most
Commander, you're gonna need to build your own fortification. You're gonna need to heal here. Switch you out. Did I have another archer? I did have another archer. I should have attacked right there. That one is on me because that would have killed this unit. All right. Mastery here will get me a codex and gold on buildings. Yeah, let's go back and get a couple of the masteries. No, you need to build your own fortification. Yeah, everyone's going to need to build their own fortifications. That, I do, yes, realize this archer can be attacked. And he was. Not quite. Not quite, because the city defenses are still there. Destroy that unit, move in. I don't know if he'll be able to kill my chariot with his. We will see. Okay, there goes our ranged units. A couple of them. That's fine. So that means I can take Hagmatana right now. Keep the settlement. Not Hagmatana, Raga. Treat you. That also means I can upgrade these guys into military attribute point. My legions. So now it's my unique units against his. Well, he's probably going to go for the siege unit, which makes sense. Pop you out here. Boom. Upgrade you. Damn it. I didn't mean to move you. You do need to heal. I'm going to upgrade everyone in you first and then heal you. Actually switch you out with a healthier unit. This is completely fine by me. The fact that he's just slamming into me because... 1, I got promotion. 2, he's dead. Alright, put the Ballista back into a general. Get the gold. And you've gotten upgraded. Combat strength for infantry units. And then you can take combat strength for cav units. Wait, did I just see that you can get another I don't know how you got 2 promotions, but you got 2 promotions. Plus 5 combat strength for land units within the command radius. Amazing. I do need to switch this guy out with someone... better? Unfortunately, you have no one in here. Shoot. Hmm. I don't think he'll be able to take the city back. I really don't think he will be. Alright, also this is where we can start getting our... Yeah, that silk is just out of reach. So is that jade. This is where we can start getting our specialists. Militaristic attribute. Ignore the happiness penalty in unrest captured cities. Yeah. I'm making quite a bit of money, so I don't need the upgrade there. Alright, what is he gonna do? He's gonna try to take it. He's gonna try to kill my legionnaire. Interesting choice. Yeah, move these guys back. Actually, you're gonna go into here. You're gonna go into here. You are gonna need a heal. Everyone's actually going to need to heal. You are going to build me a fortification. Shoot. That was the wrong series of plays. I wanted to get a healthy legionnaire out to protect that area. We're also coming up close. A little too close on the end of the era. We did lose a unit. That is fine. It would be great if I had archers. So we're going to focus on getting archers. Okay, this is the prognosis. That's the plague one. You're saying that did not kill you? What the fuck? I hate this. So what's going on here is I cannot attack this unit because he's in a navigable river. A cycle of some units in and out. You're going to need to go in here, get a fresh legion out. What's going on here? Why is there a random legionnaire there? Dude there? I swear the AI is gonna try to get Rome just because they can. Oh no, what likely it... They got fucking Aquilea. I hate this fucking shit. Why can't you just fucking snipe anywhere you can? That's it. We're going back autosave or two. And yeah, that one is on me. I ignored our city is under attack thing. What the fuck,
Rome,
game?
a name synonymous with power. Legend has it
Yeah,
that
I
the
forget you
first
can just
Romans
fucking
were raised
snipe
by
cities like
wolves.
that because there's no
Seeing
such
the
thing as
debates in
loyalty in
Senate,
Civ 7.
the achingly straight Roman roads, and the well-ordered legions.
Get the fucking Legionnaire. And this is before I took the city. They were doing that. No, it was right when I took the city. Pop you out here. Fortunately, you're not going to be upgraded. You are going to be upgraded. After you get that done, I need archers. Never underestimate the importance of the archer. The ability to fire. The ability to fire your enemy without you yourself taking damage is insane. They took that back, which is insane.
The spoken word.
But that's fine. Capture. Put you in here so I don't get fucked. Upgrade you guys. And keep in mind, over here he gets extra combat strength. That is very problematic. Very problematic. Get upgrades. Upgrades for everyone. You apparently get to finish everything off, so everyone gets additional combat strength in you. You also got an upgrade. Nice. Yeah, this is just so fucking stupid. I detest how how they're able to do this. Do that. Xerxes. Can't do peace for another 3 turns. I could just make peace asking for Ravenna back. Yeah, they take Aquileia. Fucking stupid. Their mortals are also incredibly fucking stupid. There's the... Yeah, there's the crisis. shit. I didn't realize which one I was... I had... I'm trying... I'm. It's fine. Everyone just steal. I've got Harriet Tubman to help. You made the worst mistake of your life, bucko. Reinforce armies. We did lose a chariot because you decided to go. No, we didn't. Did we lose a chariot or did we? What did we lose? Keep in mind, he now has insane combat strength because he's in his own territory. Or he's not in his own territory. We upgrade you. I should have done that a while ago so I can cycle units. Not fun. So what is he gonna do? Kill one of my legionnaires. It's bloody great. Reject. Fuck off.
Is a miniature of the society.
Kill that unit. Kill that unit. Get this guy out. I really don't... Let's go for literacy just so I can get the... Yeah, what's it called? Skip military aid from Simon Bolivar. But the codexes. No! That was a misclick of misclicks. I mean, yeah, that unit's weak. That makes sense for you to go for it. It was also free. Alright, we are also going to switch to production in military units. Go for conscription. This is also great because we get our free units here. There we go. Perfect. All right, over here. Switch out with you. Attack you. and kill that unit. Skip your turn. You're more of a threat, so I'm going to kill you. Ooh, yeah, these ships are also going to wreck me. Upgrade that unit. We need to be on the move. Yeah, Xerxes is always a pain in the ass to fight in this way. This will mean, however, he can just take the city. We need a lot more archers, though, to be able to pick off those. Units. Gonna take that. This is interesting.
Inventor. Noun.
Another codex. What I'm doing here is, funnily enough, I am setting up to re-siege Raga. Because I do recognize that I will not be able to hold it. So I'm abandoning the city, allowing him to waste his time re-sieging it, or retaking it. Well, I'm just here regaining strength. I do need to put some points in myself, so I will do that. Okay, never mind. You're not going to do that. Scout died. That's fine by me. Your reinforcements have arrived. That's great. What the fuck? Why? Why did your defenses just, like, increase? What the fuck was that? Okay, can you fucking not? You are getting abso-freaking-lutely ridiculous, Xerxes. And also, Harriet Tubman, you are not doing a good job at holding Xerxes at bay. I don't have enough money. Yeah, it would be a waste of 120 gold to get that. Gonna fuck me, I guess. He's gonna take Hagmatana, but he's not gonna take Raga. Because fucking hell, but doesn't care about his own shit. Then again, look at me. Yeah, I need to pack up, leave. We're gonna have like a net gain of 0 cities. Put you in the way. I do need to get a unit out from here. Put you in the way. Oh, Xerxes is way too OP. Can I get that? Can I get that? Yes, I can. Yeah, I do need to concentrate my fire. We did get some archers over here, so that's excellent. We did get... We're getting kills. We are getting kills. But it's just not fast enough. Okay, we lost an archer. That's cheap. We also lost a legionnaire. That sucks, but whatever. He's also using a lot of cav, which we've already established is incredibly fucking OP. Cav is. Switch you guys out. And get you here. I should not have done that. That's going to give you a free kill. Why is this insanely difficult war? Well, probably because it's fucking Xerxes on deity. And this navigable river is actually being a huge hindrance to me. We're gonna finally get Aquileia back. Final fucking Lee. I do need a lot more legionnaires. Yeah, land right there, I guess. That works too. I do have another unit here I can cycle out. Actually, funnily enough, I can probably just settle it down here. Yeah, why not? Right there. Pompeii. Nice. That also gets me a free unit. I didn't think about that, actually. It does get me a free unit. Also, I heal faster here. Stay there. Get that flax. Blast that ballistae. Yeah, I figured I was going to lose a chariot. That's fine. Really? I hate how this game tells you that you're going to kill a unit, and then you end up not killing the unit. It's almost like these tooltips should actually be helpful instead of a huge hindrance. Fortify. Just fortify all across here. Just get rid of any Persian that you see. Any Persian. We knew we were going to lose one of those units. Okay, he's recognizing the fact that he's going to lose. Or that he is losing, rather. I hate that there's a storm here. I really do. I do need to get onto ironworking. That would be really nice. Get, I guess, food. Here's a trick. Put you in here, pop you out here, and now you're magically able to fight. Somewhere. Pop you out there. Hit you. Yeah, that tooltip says I'm going to kill it. This unit. Okay, cool. I did kill that unit. You know, you can never trust the fucking tooltip these days. Wait a second, can I not? No, you've already done your movement. Okay, that's why. That's why I can't hit you. Yeah, I figured we would lose an archer or two.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave.
And those guys died from... Yeah, and those guys died from the storm. You need to get back. Actually, that probably just... Either way, your fate was sealed. Where the fuck are you getting the... okay, to be fair, they are cheap, and you've got a ton of cities. Can I entice you? That's right. I can't have AI declare war on other AI because they took that out of the fucking game. I would very much like to have Aquileia back. Like, it would be very fucking nice. Purchase an archer. Yeah, I do need to get back. Where the fuck did you come from? Yeah, we're gonna try to let ranged attacks kill his units. Emphasis on the try. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, that was a mistake and a half. How much did I need for this one? A lot of cities, 12 towns. This is not a great one for us, is it? Yeah, we lost one of our legionnaires. This is because he is bringing a lot to the front right now. Now I have like no front line, basically. Can I change you? No, you don't have enough. You don't have enough pops. Shoot. All right. Put more war support. Can I ask for my Ravenna back, Raga back? So yes, I can do that. Chupa? Raga, Ravenna, Chupa. Should I go for it? I might lose another unit or two. Yeah, he attacked there. Which means I am losing this frontier. So I do need to get out of this war very fucking quickly. Kill that unit, kill that unit. Apparently not kill that unit. Raga, Ravenna, Chupa. Okay, fine. We'll take it. There's peace. Final fucking lead. That Xerxes is always so damn annoying. Yes, I'm going to keep it. That's my own city. Xerxes is always so damn annoying to fight. Always. There's nothing else to say about that. He's just always so goddamn annoying to fight. There's that in the economic one. You are going to be a fort town. Build yourself a granary. Get me a few settlers after this. You can settle a town. Go over here and settle a town then. Or rather right there. Yeah. Which another one? You can also settle a town. Let's go explore what's up here. You can. So you just pick up whatever is left, really. Right, in you. Right there. I guess I'll settle my way through the military thing. Yeah, likely. It's another thing. He also had a lot of cities he could produce from. I was only producing from Rome. Because I had two towns, but also like I gain benefits from my towns, right? Other benefits that are, yeah, other benefits. Roma. Okay, we're gonna specialize. And after those 3 settlers, I do need another 2 commanders. If I can get them. Probably settle like right here to get that iron. So it is just out of the reach of Raga. Repair that farm. It seems to be the only thing that was damaged. Seems to be. Can you guys... Oh. Simon Bolivar is fighting Persia. That's nice. Alright, we are going to settle... Recommends me to settle like in the middle here. I do want the production. Resources. I guess it doesn't matter. A city is a city. Yeah, go right there. That is freshwater. Cool. Alright, I'm going to have to chill here and wait for this fight to finish. Can you guys just move? Oh my fucking god. Okay, I will just move myself. Okay, we're gonna settle the town of Pitoli here. Growing towards the resources. Settle the town of Narbo Mauritius. Again, growing towards the resources. Got our free units, which is nice. You need to wake up because I need to tell you to specifically heal. Okay, good. They've been moving. And then settle right here. That'll get me... Yeah, the mangoes, the multiple resources of llamas, the limestone, yeah, settle down here. I guess I gotta thank Xerxes for basically getting me walls in my towns. That's great. Interesting. You took Chupa. I will end that alliance now. And I do have a lot of money, so I can improve my towns. Give you an altar. Give you a brickyard and a saw pit. I don't know if there's anything decent here other than the silver and the iron. If I settle here, I do also get, in addition to everything else, the wool. Actually, yeah, that is better place to settle. I just need to wait for you to move again. That's actually where I was waiting this entire time. Right, for which one of these? You are a town resource. You're a bonus resource, so you can go into towns as well. Reason why I'm doing this, so I can slot more resources. Hopefully, get the economic golden age. And it sounds like we were just hit. Which city? Raga. Sell over here for the cotton, I guess. Sell the town of Medellanium. Three more? Is that 3 more I need? I can't tell. This is 2. This is going to be 3. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and purchase then. Last settler I need. Or can any one of you guys Settle. No, none of you can settle anymore. There's Bactria, another bold town to settle. I will want to burn that one down, though. All right, the citadel of Katana. All with their own garrisons. So the town of Ostia. Purchase. New settler. Should probably settle up here to get the rest of the resources there. Get the cotton. Interesting city there. Very interesting city. Aquileia might be a decent city, actually. So it would be too late to take advantage of it anyway. Let's go ahead and put you in as a fort town? No, urban center. All right, get the silk. Yeah, there's this volcano here. We're going to see what's up in this corner. Getting our specialists down, as you should be doing. Shit. Yeah. Limestone is going to be katanas. Oh, well. Oh, frickin' well.
The unexamined light.
Alright, what policy can we put in now? +3 science. I like the +3 science from scholars as well. We are quite over our build limit by 3. I just realized I am just trying to get at least 1 golden age. We don't even have academics, which is the issue. I've been working on this. We would be so much further in science. The science tree had it not been for that. That is definitely on me. That one is. Ravenna. You're going to be a fortress town. You are going to get brickyard, granary, sawpit. You're definitely a mining town if I have ever seen one. Yeah, and you need to get a fishing key. I do need to repair your brickyard. Ten turns until the end of the era.
less interested in who we imagine
I-
ourselves to be.
The oracle's probably already built. Settled the city, town of Patavium, and that did get us the military golden age. We did settle next to a volcano. Unfortunately, it was not Pompeii. But this is fine. We get the turtles and the iron this way, and we've settled in, I think, pretty much this entire area. Salt is likely going to go to Puteoli. Please tell me that was an economic golden age. It was an economic golden age, so that's actually great. It's a shame we didn't get much further into science because I did a whoopsie and went for my next level legionnaires instead of going for my next level of science buildings. You would benefit greatly from a fishing key. Get happiness. Simple an army. Cool. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get another one. Another Legatus. That's a shame. As deeply a shame. Now, I just realized, I fucking hope that Xerxes does not get Mongolia. I really fucking hope not. Otherwise I'm just dead.
All the world's a stage.
+2 happiness in settlements, 3 turns until the age ends. Really, none of this matters. But we did. I didn't get as much of Persia as I wanted, and him taking Aquileia and Ravenna was greatly annoying. But I do like how we ended up. In the end, we ended up pretty nicely. Probably not any better off had we not declared war, if I had to guess. Get that down. Saw pit, sure. Harbor, sure. That gets me to the salt. Last second, two new chariots. I love it. We are going to go in with a pretty large army. Unfortunately, it's smallest out of everyone we know.
Perfection.
That is insane. We will carry on our legacy. Grab that salt. We can't put anything. Cannot put it into any city. That was a rough antiquity age. I'll admit that. But we got what we came for
In
mostly.
their pursuit of fortune, Roman merchants were as well-traveled soldiers, creating a web of goods that crossed every inch of the world.
That was Rome. Now, Rome itself was a beautiful city. The way we built it. Oh, amazing. All right. Yeah. So we did secure ourselves a military or economic golden age. And yeah, sure, we can go. Ooh. So the two best ones to go for would actually be the Normans or the Bulgarians. Now the Boyars ignores rough terrain movement and enemy units. Wait. Bulgarian unique cavalry unit ignores rough terrain for movement and units combat strength. +3 combat strength on rough terrain, including an ignore zone of control. We also get a unique commander unit with Bulgaria. Has 3 movement, units in its command radius can pillage for 1 movement. Or we could get the Chevlar, +3 combat strength against slower units. There we get our unique settler. Civilian unit capable of founding new towns, receive medieval walls. So what is pillaging grants production? All cities equal to 50% the yield or HP gain. +3 or -3 combat strength for all military units against districts with medieval walls. That is that caveat there. They also have hidden fortresses. Normans. Lane units gain +5 strength when adjacent to coast, and +1 movement when embarked. We also get stuff towards the White Tower. However, we do get unique happiness building, the moats, plus culture. So this is strategic joys for Bulgaria. These two are probably the best for Charlemagne, actually. And I've never played as either one. I've never played as the Normans. I've never played it as Bulgaria. Honestly, with the happiness buildings, I'm going to go with that because we can get our unique units quicker.
The Normans seek out
or more
new
of them,
lands,
not quicker, but just
with
more
their
of them
mighty stone
quicker.
Castles, they hold what they take. Norman society is made of courtly knights and chivalry, chivalers and keeps. It offers protection under the sword. Stand and receive the fealty of your knights. The Norman yoke is upon the land.
Okay. Ah, fuck me. Xerxes got Mongolia. Why this is a problem, I'll let you know once that loads in, because for whatever reason it's not wanting to. Oh wait, no, this is it. That's the Xerxes. He gets +3 combat strength. Mongolian Empire. Like it's a tradition, they get +3 combat strength on cav units. So cav units get additional +6. I gotta take care of him before he gets too powerful. Grab +1 settlement limit, legend unlock +5 combat strength for all units against fortified districts. Yeah, we're gonna get that when we go into the exploration area, because I'm gonna pick up a attribute point. Get an infantry unit in every settlement you conquered last stage. I'd rather get the 2 settlement limit. Militaristic attribute points. None of these are good. None of these are good. Grab this. Aquileia or Ravenna? Which one was which? View map. Yeah, I think I would rather have Aquileia as a capital city. 2215, Aquileia. Okay, yeah, Aquileia is a better shout. Gain that. And then get militaristic attribute point. Not the greatest, but not the worst. Yeah, we're going to need to go quickly in transition far more into our unique cavalry. So I will actually just get quite a few of these. I'm probably not going to go for economic or military, because military we have to get settlements in distant lands. That being said, though, yeah, I'm just getting everything in on these cities. That being said, though, like, would it be better to not go to war, settle up, and like settle 2 towns right here and prepare for the late game, prepare for the domination victory? Would that not be better? I have no fucking clue. What I can tell you is I barely have any fucking science. We're gonna go for the mastery towards, or the culture towards civic masteries. The money, that's the only option we have. We're gonna grab this, and we are gonna grab... free levels. We're going to grab 22 extra science. Piety, there's no need to grab for me to grab economics. And we'll get this and this. So yeah, if we're not doing anything... So, like, if we're not going to be doing any conquerors, then it doesn't make sense to get a bunch of chevaliers. Unless if Xerxes attacks. If Xerxes attacks, then we're transferring all of our production into our unique units. All right, let's start planning out our cities. Which just looks amazing. Looks so beautiful. Anyway, we... Ooh. Ooh, why is this not... Oh, one... Hold on. Yeah, there's no resource here that was giving this adjacency. This is 9 because it's surrounded by 3 resources. Hold on, so I kind of want to spread out my city this way. Stonecutter I should put here, and then the bazaar I should put here still. Yeah, unfortunately we do gain happiness from adjacent quarters. Yeah, we would get more adjacency, but I think I'd rather get the happiness adjacency here. You get adjacency from medieval walls and wonders. So yeah, we are incentivized to build up moats. If placed on a rough +4 happiness if placed on rough terrain. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any. Oh, no, I do, like right here. Rough grassland, yeah. Or right here. Or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I could place it right here. Because building this fishing key will grow me out towards this place. No, I think right here would be better. Boom. Boom. And then what does the White Tower do? +4 happiness and settlements for every tradition slotted in the government. Must be adjacent to the city hall. Ah, there's nothing here. I was hoping I would get something else. Or another. Ooh, Notre Dame. +3 cultural and specialists while in a celebration. Start celebration immediately after. Must be built adjacent to a river and a district. I could just do... I don't know, we'll see about wonders here. Because that would certainly depend on the adjacency. That would certainly depend on where I put my unique quarter here. With the Baileys and the moats. Because they get adjacency for all of the wonders around them. And then the cultural buildings go here, naturally. That's the place surrounded by 2 wonders, maybe 3. If I can get a 3rd wonder here, maybe. I don't know what wonder it would be, but maybe we can see. With Rowan, you need to get a lot of stuff in you. Looks like it's a ton of 8s. So what other thing? Oh, first of all, let's get the White Tower. It needs to be built next to the city center. Wait, what? It's to be placed adjacent to a city hall. I am so confused right now. Does Rowan not have a city hall? Yeah, because it's the capital. It doesn't have a city hall. I have to build it in the place that is not the capital. That is very interesting. Alright, yeah, it's 8 no matter where I put it there. Then the military buildings. So yeah, the military buildings we can put here. The science buildings we can put here. Sure, we can put our unique quarter here, basically surrounding the city center. I guess everything else, yeah, everything else we're going to have to wait on. What else? Ravenna would be I think Ravenna and Ruga would be decent cities. Now you're gonna have a slightly different setup because you're gonna have some great cultural adjacencies here. Yeah, get adjacency there. Happiness right there. Wait, no. I think if I did this, hold on. I can check here. If I did this versus this, built tower, white tower here, that would get me more adjacency. So we're gonna do that. Build our unique district here for the adjacency to the wonder. Then our military buildings can go right here. Additionally, the shipyard with fishing key can go right there, so we can start surrounding the science district. And Raga, you're not. We can't make you a city yet. You're going to be expensive to make you into a city because you're conquered. However, we should start planning you out nonetheless. Culture. Culture. Science. Science, 3 resources around here. Yeah, sure, let's get you down there. And then the happiness buildings can go right there. I think that's it. I mean, was right there, the fishing key. Harbor. And I don't think we're going to be able to build out that way. We'll see, but I don't think we'll be able to build out that way for the gold buildings, but we'll see. Get the stone cutter down. It's going to help with your production. And the bazaar. Right there. Alright, let's start upgrading everyone. Get you full assault. Do we not have... Yeah, ranged units, that's fine. Get you that. The commander on... What's it called? Cav? Yeah. Was that it? Was that seriously it? That's insane. Yeah, we do need to get Ravenna its production up. Yeah, I say we wait around. And like I say we build up for the next era. Instead of going for military domination. Really, it took that long to get the pyramids built? Actually, revert your attention over here. Let's go ahead and improve relations, research collab with Simon Bolivar. To ensure that I'm not bothered, I'm going to ally Simon Bolivar. So the only person who can attack me is Xerxes. And he's going to attack me. If he attacks me, he attacks into 3 players. And yeah, so that means we're going to go for our cultural victory here and science. I also have no idea if this is a distant land for me. But either way, it's a decent town there. Get the boost to culture. I'm not building any support units or civilian units right now. Religion has been founded. Yeah, I'm going to be saving it up to get a temple. So I can get a religion ASAP. To get all the good stuff, you know?
I take refuge.
Alright, Ravenna, you should be able to. You should be the one to have it. Because it's very expensive. Ah, okay. That's neat. Should I actually get on to doing that? The White Tower comes in when? Sovereignty. So yeah, I would definitely benefit from rushing over to the Doomsday Book. Production on the Colosseum or happiness on the Colosseum? Happiness, I guess.
There exists beyond the world.
Alright, where there's our science building. Cartography into feudalism, then heraldry. So we can upgrade our chivalriers, just in case. Taoism has been founded. Alright, we're going to go into here. Purchase the temple. And then get the observatory down. Which allows us to get you more production. We're going to go with Catholicism, add new belief. First relic, first time converting another civilization settlement in distant lands, no. Producing treasure convoys, no. Ecclesiasticism, 10 urban pop, 10 rural pop. Let's go with ecclesiasticism. Holy ecumene. Culture for every settlement following your religion. Foreign settlement. Someone got the science one, right? No, interfaith dialogue is not taken. We grab interfaith dialogue then. Yeah, grab the observatory here. And we also need to get you more production. Start working in the mines.
Never promise anything except what you are willing to give.
Fortification buildings. That could be better than something we have. Yeah, auxilia. So palisading, we'll grab it. Production towards the medieval walls. And I guess we grab that. Why not? Do that and get to Soakman going. I mean, a town right here wouldn't be too bad. Theoretically. That being said, we're just gonna have a lot of cav. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like just building up all of this cav and just exploding out in the modern era to get that domination victory will be insane. Also, we do need to then focus on grabbing as much science as possible. Raga, not yet. You're too cheap. Not good enough, our relationships aren't. Damn. But we have found land. So that's great. Oh, nice. What is this? 10th camp. We don't do... Yeah, account was created 8 days ago. We don't do random ass things like that. Let's get production. Convert you into a city. Get you a harbor down. We need your production. We need your production to go sky high. So we're going to get a stone cutter. I'm going to build... No. I don't think this Paradisa is getting me anything. So I'm going to get rid of it. Because I can build the science buildings from the fishing quay and harbor that I'm building here. Talk to me later. Also, the Mongolian music. Oh, so good. Oh my god. I love me. I always love me some throat singing. Like, it's amazing. You're going to be a mining town.
The map was a model for, rather.
I sure grab me some happiness in Pompeii. Speaking of happiness, no. Okay. We have met Frederick.
Friedrich II. Hocherfreut,
Frederick the Great, the Baroque personality.
Engel im Salon.
He is apparently playing as Bulgaria.
Teufel auf dem Schlachtfeld.
Interestingly enough, like, I think Frederick goes Normans, the AI, but interestingly enough, when I played him the first time, actually, first time I played Civ, I went Spain. Oh, and we have met Tecumseh. Amazing. Happiness for all settlements following my religion, yes. Let me get that production going. And then, yeah, we do also need to get your production going to get the harbor down. You are going to be a farming town, if any. You also have a great potential to be a city, though, I think. Minus 100% influence for one turn, but yeah, 160 food and 100 culture. Yes,
They
please.
cover their sins with
There's common
excuses of
law.
error and ignorance.
Plus 3 culture from the palace and plus 2 happiness from the city halls. That's great. Yeah, after those soakmen, I want you to get me a few. I don't have a temple here. I'm gonna have to save up to buy a temple then. Yeah, start building these those units. Get commune, civilian units, that is. Get a fishing key down and start working on our moats. Ravenna is the most important one to be getting our production up because you will be building our unique wonder. Put down the temple right there. This is an insane amount of chevaliers to have. Let's get production. What did you need? Yeah, I would like to get your production up a lot more. We barely know the world, by the way. I did not prioritize and Xerxes deck. I had a feeling that was going to come. I really did. +5. Arno River is flooded. Let's just stick attribute point. That's nice. That flooding couldn't have come at a worse time. Alright, start running down. We're not going to focus on this city. Yeah, I'm going to focus on getting all of my cav down. We're going to make you into a fort town. And you, we're going to repair all in there. That means I can't get the temple. Yeah, we're getting feudalism. We desperately need heraldry. We'll go for that. I do need to get you over to Ravenna. Pop you back into here. Pop everyone out. Change you also into a fortress town. These guys up here are going to be very problematic, aren't they? Although it looks like, Harriet Tubman's helping. Can I form an alliance with you? Hell yeah! So I've got, he's attacked into 3 players, basically. Okay. Swordsmen, they're fine if I lose them. They are completely fine if I lose them. Produce me more Chevaliers in here. I do need to pop you out. You do need to heal. I will build fortifications there. Move in there. Step out, move into the city. You're going to be better at protecting the city, apparently, because you have higher combat strength. Apparently, yeah, I have to move you back. Yeah, apparently I had to move him back. Oh well. Go in for the kill. Move in to protect. I would like a army commander. Yeah, I do need to bring these guys up. Yeah, you're just gonna die there, so might as well just go in. Yeah, he ain't taking that city. Again, I really do not care if swordsmen die. Okay, though I do need to go into here and buy myself a temple. Okay, really anywhere that I don't have planned. Production towards Chevaliers. Get me... You continue to build me missionaries. How the fuck do I have way more melee strength than his Chevaliers at level 1? Or than his Kashyyyks? Well, his Kashyyyks are actually... You said you were going to kill that unit. You fucking said that you were going to kill that fucking unit, and yet you did not. Kill that unit. Moving to there. Yeah, I think... Seems like Xerxes made a terrible error in decking on me. I was more than perfectly willing to let him chill. But no, he has to go on in deck on 3 players. Yeah, he's at war 3 players just by decking on me. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, you're probably just gonna be a mining town. Going to kill that unit, please. I mean, to be fair, it is on me. It really is on me for... I should probably protect you. It is really on me for not researching the text right when I'm right next to one of the most aggressive leaders in the entire game. Pop it right there, heal. You You need to get right here and help with the siege. Meanwhile, y'all need to chill. I would actually like to get you in the front line over here as well. But also I need to bring 2 of my Chevaliers up to deal with the 2 units just chilling right there, where they shouldn't be. This is annoying. I do wish Harriet Tubman would do something about that city that Xerxes took from her. Like, you would think that she would be wanting that city back, but nah. Nah. Alright, let's get stuff going on in you. Kind of need everything, don't you? I will go into Ravenna and purchase... Catapults are a little too expensive right now. I can do it in next turn. Yeah, I don't want anyone going for this city. I want the city for myself. Take the Soaksman, settle down here. I just realized there's a unit right there. Whoops. Command units. Oh, we still have more units to command. We have so many cav units. This is insane. Yeah, I figured this would be the case. Yeah, we were attacked there. That's fine. Move back. Honestly, just move back to here. Build fortifications, everyone. I think you need to stay there. Ravenna, purchase me a catapult. And build me another catapult, actually. Yeah, we just basically put the city under siege. You need to go back, because there's a knight right there. Amazing, unit killed. This would be an incredibly dumb idea, but we're doing it anyway. That being said, also, I have +5 towards myself because I saved up influence points. Additionally, I get +2 from Gate of All Nations and, what's it called? Military points. So, like, it wasn't hard for me to get this advantage. Really was not. get to the high ground. Defensive parameter. And get rid of the knight. The knight is actually a little bit more powerful than these Kashyyyks. Like, my level 1 swordsman can take on these level 2 Kashyyyks. I'm more worried about the knights. They can do a lot more damage. Okay. You need to heal. Yeah, this war isn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It really wasn't. I thought we were just gonna be dead. We did lose 2 units. A heavy archer. That is sad, and that unit I figured was going to die anyway. Pop a swordsman out there to protect that commander. Just generally attack everywhere we can. And I guess move these swordsmen out over this way to complete the front line. Because with that, we would have contained, or we will have contained, Xerxes. It looks like, yeah, Harriet Tubman's got the sea. Ah, yes, right. I entered into a celebration. I get 4 more units. 4 more units. Okay, we do have knights here. That is a little bit more
I
concerning.
worked my wits and thoughts about shapes.
Raga, can you purchase me a heavy archer? No, not enough. Barely under. This time we're going to heal up. And then we're going to continue the siege of Bactria, which will probably end now. Oh, that's a... Oh, these 2 tiles can't attack because it's a cliff. I just realized Bactria is built on a cliff. Honestly, do I want Bactria? It does provide me with horses. So that would be... That is good. Yeah, we'll keep it because of the horses. Do that. Do that. Because I definitely need to get the arm. That's right, we had that mission. Bazaar would actually go perfectly up here. Grab assault. Because I do wonder if I can actually take Gamino. And I will actually hold off on building the supplement here. Settle the town of Bo. Gold or... Yeah, let's take gold and happiness. That's a little, I think I like that a little bit more. Honestly, Xerxes, do you really want to continue this? You might want to take Raga. There's no way you can snipe one of my cities now. There's absolutely no way that you will be able to do that. Like what you did with Aquileia and Ravenna. And that, what did that get you? You got you a lost city. Now, yeah. I could have gone further if you hadn't done that. Whatever. Ah, now here it is. Here it is. You are asking for peace. I will take
It has been a city
peace.
since ancient times.
the Bow Tapestry. Plus 4 cultural and settlements not founded by you. Interesting. That is technically better than Circus Honorum. So we'll take it. Militaristic attribute point, please. Actually, no. I want to get Doomsday Book 2. Plus 32 gold. That's nice. All right. That's that war over. I really showed him there. Oh, shit. No need to build all of these anymore. War's over, boys. Sorry. Go home. That was a lovely war, now wasn't it? Actually, it seems that Simon Bolivar took Kusa, which leaves Xerxes with very little. Now, I've been meaning to hit sleep. I've been hitting space, which means they just go on to the next turn. Would I benefit from a military reorganization here? Yeah, definitely would. Yeah, I think my units, my special units, the Chevalars, do really well against the Kashyyyks, because the Kashyyyks, they have low. Actually, no, they're level 1. The Knights are level 2. Okay, that makes no sense. Because I remember seeing level 2 stuff. Huh. Odd. so many units to go through. So many. Build a grist mill there, I guess. And actually, that's 3 hours. So if you have liked this, please. Yeah, I know it's right at the end here. We are setting ourselves up for a perfectly good domination victory as Charlemagne. I'm actually enjoying this one very much. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot. So if you have liked this, please follow if you haven't. Head over to the second channel to catch any streams you may have missed, and head over to the main channel to check out any edited content. With that, goodbye.